The first presidential debate of the 2016 campaign season is in the books. The 10 leading Republican candidates faced off in a primetime debate last night on Fox News Channel. The two-hour debate wasn't without some drama as the candidates battled it out on stage, and Pat Kessler is here right now. Pat, wouldn't you say this exceeded expectations as far as viewers go and maybe even performance-wise or debate-wise?
Yeah, it was just wild. I think we were all talking about it last night. It generated more interest than any Republican or Democratic debate ever. And now it's one of the highest-rated cable television programs of all time. Nielsen Ratings Service reports today an incredible 24 million viewers tuned in to see this, featuring the Donald. It ranks up there with the national championship college football game this year and the October 2014 premiere of The Walking Dead. That blows away any previous debate ratings for these early presidential debates. Social media today is offering an interesting window into how the public reacted. Google Trends tracking candidate searches. No surprise, Trump was the most searched. But here's something I did not expect. Dr. Ben Carson ended the debate in a Google search tie with Trump, Marco Rubio #3. Carson did not get a lot of time to talk, but he did generate a lot of curiosity and interest when he did. So all of these things coming together for a really big night at Fox News.
You think that Trump was the draw there? Then a lot of people going and watching him?
Yeah, absolutely, I do. You bet I do. Moderator Megyn Kelly got up in Trump's grill last night. We were all talking about that. Very pointed question about Trump's past comments about women that he's made. First, he responds with a joke. It was a bad one. And then he doubles down. And then he goes after the moderator, Megyn Kelly.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
You once told a contestant on Celebrity Apprentice it would be a pretty picture to see her on her knees. Does that sound to you like the temperament of a man we should elect as president?
I think the big problem this country has is being politically correct. And frankly, what I say, and oftentimes it's fun, it's kidding, we have a good time, what I say is what I say. And honestly, Megyn, if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I've been very nice to you, although I could probably maybe not be based on the way you have treated me, but I wouldn't do that.
Well, Trump took to Twitter overnight saying Megyn Kelly really bombed tonight. Other tweets criticized her, saying she is not very good and totally overrated and angry. He's also retweeting bimbo comments that are on Twitter. And it's still going on during the last couple of hours, going after Fox. He says that Fox should thank him for boosting their ratings and going after other Fox commentators. So it hasn't ended. This debate isn't over yet.
Well, what do you think it is? Are people just they're refreshed by his honesty? I mean, she brings up the point of temperament.
Yeah. Well, I think he's tapping into dissatisfaction with Washington. That's an understatement. People have contempt, I think, for politicians in general, and I think they're angry with Washington in particular.
It's early on, but I mean, should we be looking at him as a serious contender?
Well, I think you have to. Yeah, it is very early. Nothing is set, of course, yet. But yeah, he's a serious candidate, and the other candidates, I think, are a little afraid of him.
All right. Well, it'll be interesting, Pat,
we'll
certainly.
watch.
Thank you.